Okay, let's see if Season 2 is more consistent than the first, or if I can piss off even more of you. There are 18 episodes in this season, so this time I will do the first 4. Episode 1 is called Dead Right, and that's just a classy drawing of Demi Moore right there. Yep, this one stars Demi Moore in her nothing but trouble haircut, and it's set in the 1950s for no real reason. She plays a gold digger who is informed by a psychic that she'll meet a man who will inherit money and then die soon after, and so she's all about that. Unfortunately, the man she's destined to marry and steal money from is Jeffrey Tambor in a fat suit. She's really repulsed by this idea, but is blinded by the thought of the money, so they're married and her life is torture as a result. Then the prophecy comes true, but not in the way she hoped. That's what you get. Actually, it's more like that monkey's paw nonsense of be careful what you wish for, but yeah, that's what you get. Jeffrey Tambor does a remarkable job acting with all that terrible fat makeup applied, and he helps this episode be a lot of fun. Also, check out Demi Moore's earrings. The second episode is called The Switch, and holy shit, it's Arnold! Arnold in a Tales from the Crypt t-shirt. He's gonna murder the Crypt Keeper. Yeah, do it, Arnold. Rip that stupid thing to shreds.
Tonight's story is about an old man who finds a new wrinkle in the fountain of youth. A twisted tale that we call The Switch.
Ah, damn, he let it live. The reason Arnold showed up in that intro is because he directed The Switch, an amusing if oddly paced story about William Hickey, everyone's favorite 150-year-old man, who wants to get it on with Kelly Preston. She, of course, isn't into him because he's 150 years old and because he's pretending he doesn't have any money. So he enlists the aid of a questionable doctor who offers him a very expensive face transplant, then a very expensive torso transplant, then a very expensive legs transplant. Then he's broke, but hunky, but because she's a gold digger and you know how this show works, the guy who got all the money and all of Hickey's old parts gets the girl. Again, it's a fine episode with a weird action sequence thrown in because it's Arnold, but overall, it's fine.
Anybody else want to ride?
Let's go, boys.
Episode 3 is another Walter Hill-directed tale called Cutting Cards. It's about two degenerate gamblers played by Lance Henriksen and Dalton's boss from Roadhouse. They don't like each other much, and their animosity ramps up to ludicrous speed as they go from rolling dice to Russian roulette to something called chop poker.
3 ladies, I feel great. I'm sorry it took so long to answer the question. Which finger?
Careful, only one.
There's really not much of a point to cutting cards, but it's quite enjoyable nonetheless. It's a showcase for two guys to just go nuts with anger, and that's fun. Plus, the final gag is well executed. Also, see this guy? That's actor Roy Brocksmith. You probably recognize him from Total Recall, The Hudsucker Proxy, or about a million other things. Like also maybe Tales from the Crypt, as this was his 3rd appearance in the series? 3 in 9 episodes. That's like Law and Order casting. Give someone else a chance, man. Jeez. The 4th and final episode for today is called Till Death, and it's not my favorite. A male gold digger this time tries to use a voodoo potion on a rich lady who wants nothing to do with him, and he uses too much. So, when she dies, her corpse continues to try to love him. It's a little weird that the scariest monster this series has dreamt up so far is someone who only wants you for your money, which has happened 4 times now. It's happened more times than we've seen Roy Brocksmith. Anyway, yeah, I didn't care much for Till Death, but I liked the first 3 episodes. I repeat, I liked the first 3 episodes. Liked them. Enjoyed them. Okay? Happy now?